Welcome back, Trinidad and Tobago and the world, as we continue this edition, very special edition of the Monday Night Cricket Show. We are here at the Broward County Cricket Ground in Fort Lauderdale, and being here and witnessing some top level cricket. We've been here for so long, and every year you come across here, you see improvements. And there has also been improvement off the field, not only on the field in terms of cricket and the quality of the cricket. There has also been, a lot of improvement off the field. As the tournament grows on it, there's a need to bring that level of professionalism off the field as well. And the chief man here, the chief organizer, the founder of this tournament, Mohammed Ahmed Qureshi, has decided, to pool some men who he thinks can really take this tournament forward. One of them is sitting here with me, and he came in from Canada. This is his first year administrating and in the operations engine room, so to speak, of this tournament. His name is Shah Zafar. He is the vice president, the first vice president of the Cricket Council of Ontario. Let me welcome you to the Monday Night Cricket Show.
Thank you, sir, for inviting me to the show, and I hope that my information will share with the viewer, and viewer will enjoy what progress we're going to be making in the future.
Well, Shah, tell us why you're here specifically. This is your first time officiating at this tournament in terms of being a major part. What we have noticed over the last few days, everyone seems to be coming to you in the engine room there. Tell us and talk us through how you ended up here.
Okay. First of all, I'm not officiating. I'm the tournament manager. So I have past experience that I did in Canada Cricket Festival, where Trinidad, Tobago, Afghanistan, and U.S. and Canada was playing. I was a tournament manager there. And from there, within the Ontario, province of Ontario, Niagara Cricket Festival took place as a $30,000 prize money, which the same group, Cricket Council of USA, organized it. So they asked me to run that tournament, and I run that tournament, and it seems to be a very successful tournament. And they like my work the way we did, and we do work professionally. So they invited me to run this tournament as well. And I accepted because I find that this is an opportunity for growth of cricket, and the cricket level that is going up. Proper things have to be done properly. So obviously, if they have reached out of USA to somebody to come down here, they must have seen something good the way we did the thing over there. Not necessarily that I did the thing, but the way that we organized a tournament, and they want to implement those things to improve this tournament to take it to the next level.
Well, definitely, we've noticed that. We've noticed how smoothly this tournament has run off so far. And it is something that has impressed me. I can say that because, as I said before, every year you come, you see that improvement. You all have been able to add to that. But just to speak a little bit about cricket in Ontario, my information is that it's really the hub of Canadian cricket.
Ontario definitely is the hub of Ontario cricket in Ontario, not only Ontario, but in Canada. Because 90% of the, say it was 80 to 90% of the national players are from Ontario. What we do to promote is the cricket actually in Ontario is rapidly growing, and before we used to have 6 or 7 or 8 grounds to play. Now we got over 30 to 40 grounds to play, and every city has coming forward to promote the game. So the organization, Cricket Council of Ontario, and the past organization help a lot to promote the cricket, and Cricket Canada is helping it out, and from the infrastructure purpose to support the initiative that what we're taking. Our job is that recently you probably have seen that the Canada has taken quite a bit dip in the international cricket, and it just a sudden dropped, right? So we are from Ontario, knowing that we provide the major talent pool to the Cricket Canada to select people. It is our job, and we feel that it is our responsibility to make sure that we build the grassroots level up to the senior level, where Cricket Canada says, okay, these guys are ready, and from there, we're going to select to do it. So that training is currently undertaking, and Cricket Council of Ontario, which is the governing body of cricket in Ontario, has taken a new approach to it. We have developed our talent management framework, where we recruit the people from age of 16 when academies have already trained them from this skill or taught them a skill, bring them into the high performance camp where we fine tune those skills and teach them how to learn how to play at the competition level, And those kids from 16 stay in the camp till about 19-year-old when they go for the national team to play in the under-19 qualifying round. And our current talent pool has provided 9 players that played in the recently development tour to Bermuda on the national team who are from the Ontario High Performance Camp.
Well, that speaks volumes. You know, you're having 9 people from Ontario on that team, 9 players. But tell me something. What's the standard of cricket in Canada right now? You know, covering past World Cups and stuff. I would have covered games with the Canadian team, and you know, you always see that potential there. But that final push to make a difference was never forthcoming. What's the standard right now?
The standard is very high when I played in Toronto in the 80s. Compared to that, in 2014, talent is very high. Young talents are coming. A popularity of cricket has produced to encourage the coaches to go take a training. Okay, Australian Cricket Coaching Association came a couple of weeks ago to train the people here, so that is also been recognized within the thing. Talent-wise, the growth, as you see, the 16-year-old, and when we pick. In past, we used to teach them the technique, how to hold the bat. Here, we're fine-tuning those techniques. So, see, the growth has changed, and the people approach has been changed. More and more academies have been coming into place to take the kids from the grassroots level to train up to that level to do it. So, the teaching-wise, it has been in a segment phase. Before, it used to be all in one box where you're teaching the technique and then fine-tuning them. Now, those things have been in segment out. The cricket academies are teaching those things, and we're teaching the above thing. So you will see that recently we have at least 3 players or 4 players who are basically ready to go into the senior. 2 of them already in the senior team, which are under 20 years old. So before, it used to be all senior. If you're not over 25, 26, then the senior team will look at that, those players and those players were playing in the senior team. Now, younger generation is moving. So that shows the growth of cricket and talent improvement, what has taken place and thing. It's just that when they taken place, we did not have a talent pool ready to replace the senior players that are happening. So that may be the cause that caused them to go down.
Well, that's well explained indeed, and definitely I can agree with something like that. You're actually seeing where the structure failed, and now you all are putting the systems in place. Because when you at the national level, at the refining stage, you can't teach a man, as you say, how to hold a bat. And once you get all the counties, all the areas, you're getting up to standard, and then delivering to you players who just need refining and just need the difference that gives them the edge, then you could then fast track the work and really deliver. Because also at that level, you will want to deliver mentally as well for the players.
We have recognized a talent development the letter. Okay, in this we have recognized at and our level, our infrastructure have recognized that there is a phase where the cricket is taught to learn. There's a phase where cricket should be taught to compete. There's a phase where the cricket to be taught to mentally prepare to compete at the national level or international level, right? So at the provincial side, we are at the stage where we are teaching them and fine-tuning their skill to compete, you know. And then the national side comes over and takes over and says, okay, this is our time, players ready, and they don't need to train the people there. They need the ready players to go. So that infrastructure is not just an Ontario infrastructure of development of the cricket players, but I think is a national program which is, like supporting, like we're just supporting this national program to see that, okay, our job, we're going to fill that role and provide this talent so Canada can get up to the level that was before. That is the ODI status and T20 status and International Cup.
Well, Zafar, let me thank you for being on the show and wish you all the best. I know it's an enormous task ahead, but I'm sure you're very capable of delivering.
Well, I hope I always been available to promote the cricket and talent, share the knowledge that I have and experience that I have in developing infrastructure and the programs and stuff like this. And I hope that the Ontario cricket will flourish with my experience. And it's not just me who does all that. There's a whole team of people that does it. Cricket is a game where played by the 11th player. That means the infrastructure and training is also done by the more than one player to do it. It's a teamwork. The player participate, the infrastructure, the management people participate, the coaching participation in it, and the organizational participation, working together. So hopefully, in the future, these things are in works, and we will soon will see the result that where we are.
Well, more than that, I think what they're also going to see is that we are the U.S. Open and we are doing this coverage, so we're bringing information from America to you. But let me tell you something, the information from Shah Zafar is that Canada, they're back on their way.